Wow! Good morning, afternoon, evening, everyone. It is taco time. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Are we miraculously preserved? I hope we are. I feel like I'm so tired. Man, the hours are so rough for some of you to watch Fest. Man, you guys doing alright? The Monday blues. Voices not preserved after screaming at Makari. Been a zombie all day. Oh no. I think everyone's exhausted. I know, guys, it's our annual go outside and scream our hearts out day. But I think everyone would understand. It was a very, very exciting weekend. You did great, Ina. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I can't believe the biggest homework of the year is done. Subarashi. Thank you, thank you. The performance was outstanding. Thank you, guys. That's right. I did slip a little a clue on what song in the tweet the night before, but I think I knew no one would guess it because everyone was so hyped from day one that when I said I love hololive, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, we also love hololive. She can't keep getting away with this. Man. But it's true though. I love hololive. And it really just... What should I say? I'm like brought back to reality because whenever I hang out with all the holomems, they're all so like chill and funny, and we just fool around and talk for hours and hours, and then I see them on stage and I think to myself, everyone I've talked to so far are just these amazing, talented performers, and it just baffles me that, like, you know, I just talk to them normally and hang out and we have fun, and on stage everyone is just shining, and I think I got that feeling a lot, especially during this fest, because, you know, I didn't get to do live MC last year, but I got to, you know, do it this year, and of course we get a lot of standby time in between, and that's where, you know, I get to talk to a lot of the holomems, and sometimes it just like I just have this like flashback moments where I just remember myself like years ago sitting at my desk watching like the Dai Senpai's stream, and I think to myself, they're sitting literally right in front of me right now. they're sitting right in front of me right now. And like yesterday getting to the venue too, I was in the same car as Fubuki senpai, and I was just sitting there. I'm just like, this is reality. I'm actually here. It's still surreal, and I think it'll also be surreal no matter how many years just pass, because, like, it's just amazing. And for me, whatever, what the first thought is after fest ends, after the performance ends? It's like, as soon as, the curtains close and we finish off our performances, the first thing that comes to my mind is like, what's next? What should I do next? What should I do next year? I'm just like, cause, like, I don't know, like the very first thing that just pops up in my head is like, okay, what should I do next year? It's always so exciting. For me, I do like, performing something to show, I guess, to showcase what I really have been working on and whatnot. And so, well, I think a lot of you guys are expecting temari, and part of me still kind of debate whether I should have picked temari or not. But I guess I did already perform it once in my live, my 3D live, and there might be more chances down the line. So, and at the same time, I have kind of thought about what happened with Necronopsis. And I wasn't sure back when we had to choose the songs, because we had to choose the songs pretty early. And so when I did have to choose the song, I wasn't actually sure if Temari was gonna be released in time. And of course, the MV is still upcoming soon, very soon. So I was like, okay, I will choose a different song this time. And so I looked through all the songs that I could have performed or wanted to perform. And I think one of the things that I've really worked hard over the year, over many years actually, but a lot of last year too, was to, I guess, be more adventurous and challenging in terms of vocals. So I was like, okay, I could probably choose something that I find challenging. And that's why the choreo this time was not as complicated, because I could have, gone for a more complicated choreo, but I thought I was going to probably die. So, simpler choreo, but focus more on the vocals this time. So that was what happened. Who knows? Maybe future Ina will pick a more dance-heavy one next year, or maybe she'll go for an even harder vocal song. You'll never know. I guess you'll have to you'll have to tune in next year. Huh? Yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. Okay, I need to open my vitamin C drink because I need to wake up. Do flips like Korone. It was actually funny because I feel like at some point people are kind of like expecting her to start like flying or something. They're like, okay, she did a cartwheel, she did flips. Like, what is she gonna do now? Is she gonna like fly? So I think I think she had to tweet out. I actually chuckled when I saw the tweet. But it was really funny. Yeah. Man. Dance duet with Bae. 死ぬぞ. I don't know if I'm ready for that level yet. I will die. This kid is the taco. Although I have to say, my exhaustion was greatly over-exaggerated during the MC and during the opening ceremonies. Yeah. I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Although PT Sensei won't really say much because I don't really do cardio with PT Sensei. It's just mostly muscle training. You know. Yeah. What else? Got to meet all of EN. So this is great. You know, it's always like a when do I get to meet them in person kind of thing whenever a new gen debuts, you know? And you know, I've been Raura like from quite a while ago, but I didn't get to meet CCGG and Orb yet. Orb. But I got to meet them all this time, collected all my hugs, I know. And man, Gigi is like, if there was a human that was the complete opposite of me, it is Gigi. She has an energy that I can definitely say she is the total opposite of me, but she is such a fun person. Yeah. Also Cece too. I met Cece before the other two that I haven't met before. And Cece is so sweet. She's so sweet. And Cece also has some chaotic energy, I have to say. It's there. I think you guys probably know, but it's there. But she's also very friendly, and she likes hugs too. That's great. But yeah, I met Cece earlier because of the spring program. It was good. I remember we also went to eat afterwards. She was there when I said I had yummy food. Yeah. It was good. And Herb is so sweet too. Like, I got to see her when we were doing like we're looking at the expo venue and stuff, and she gave me a big hug, and then she gave me a little gift bag she prepared. It was so sweet, and that gift bag actually came in clutch along with Kiara's little bag of chocolates too. Cause some of the days I get so low on blood sugar that I just feel so dead. And I remember I still had their sweets in my backpack. And I was like, oh, thank goodness I have some sugar. So, yeah. Love them so much. And of course... saw all of ID again. And man, Ollie... Every time, Ollie... She came around because there's a lot of us who like got like the entire pack of the coasters from the expo. Everyone started signing everyone's coasters. Ollie came up, and then she's like, "Ina, can I ask for permission to lift you?" I was like, "Ollie, I thought you'd never ask." And so I literally had like, you know, my backpack and like the goodie bag and everything. So I just like dropped everything on the floor. Like, I was like, "Come at me, Ollie." And then she like just like lifted me and spun me around. Oh, Ollie. Ollie's the best. Yeah. Man, I missed everyone. But then again, at the same time, like in the previous like instances where we got to go around the expo and, you know, sign stuff. By the way, I think you guys did all find all the tacos. Good job. I don't think there was any that I have missed, so you guys have a good eye. And so usually, like before, we were kind of separated into different groups and taken around the venue and stuff. But this time around, we were kind of like free to roam around as we pleased, almost. So I also ran into a lot of JP members I haven't met before. And I also ran into members I've met before, but have forgotten how they looked like because I haven't seen them in a while. So there was some awkwardness when we were both like, ah, hajimemashite, and then we're just like, wait a minute. We're just like, hajimemashite. Wait, we have met before. It's always the funny moments. But then, like, man, there was one instance I can't forget, and it was in one of the waiting rooms, and I shook her hand, and I was like, ah, hajimemashite, and then she goes, ah, hajimemashite, I'm Sora, and I'm just like, and I was like, I froze for a moment, because inside, I was like, I was so happy. I was like, for so long, I've wanted to run into her randomly, and then it just like finally happened when I least expected it. And I was really, really happy because I think a lot of things lined up where, you know, during rehearsals and, you know, waiting times and stuff that I was with Soda Senpai a lot. And so we got to talk a lot. It was really good. And of course I got her a hug. The legendary SSR hug. I was so happy. Yeah. Yeah, especially since we also did the opening ceremonies together. Miko senpai too, and Roboco senpai too, Yofi senpai, Anya, me. Got to talk a lot. It was exciting, especially Roboco senpai too. She was very friendly, and you know, she's always welcoming. And this time around, so she had some. She had some usagi with her from Chikawa. I was like, ah, usagi, and she's like, usagi ski? And I was like, yeah, I like usagi from the Chikawa. And then she like runs back to her bag, and she like pulls out a bunch of small usagi plushies from her bag. She's like, do you want any of these? And she's like, take some. I was like. So I took one. There was one where Usagi was sleeping, and then I think she thought that Usagi was my favorite. But I was like, but my absolute favorite is Chico and not Chiware. And she's like, okay. But I still like Usagi, you know. It's pretty cute. Yeah. I have to say, I'm definitely Chikawa. I relate to Chikawa quite a bit. I think a lot of us relate to Chikawa. But yeah, and and of course, Flair Senpai, she walked up to me during the expo tour, and she was like, "I only asked for your coaster at the drink stand. Could you please sign?" Oh, she's so sweet. So I did. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fun things that happen, I think, and it's kind of like I'm probably like forgetting some. I'm sure I'll remember some down the line, but yeah, it was such a like when I'm in the waiting room and stuff, we have to wait a really long time. It feels like it takes so long, right? But as soon as it's done, I feel like it just went by in a flash, and it's just amazing, yeah. And this is honestly why I just love hololive. Did Sora really tweet for Mumi's account? She did, actually. Mumei, we're actually sitting all together. I didn't bring my phone that had, you know, my that was logged in to my account, so I couldn't ask Sora Senpai. But there was Mumei and Curly sitting together with Sora Senpai too, and Mumei asked if Sora Senpai could write something. And then Sora Senpai was like, is it really okay? Like, what should I write? I was just like, yeah, go for it, Senpai. Do it. Yeah. Is there a member that didn't tweet from her account yet? Yeah, me. I forgot. I should have also tweeted when Sora Senpai tweeted because I was sitting right there, but I forgot. I was too busy, you know, being the what should I say, the wingman to get Sora Senpai to tweet from movies. I was like, yeah, Sora Senpai, do it, let's do it, yeah. Make sure to write your name on there. But yeah, that was great. What would I have tweeted? I have no idea. I have no idea. Did I see the jacked taco? I did! And not only me, but everyone that was in the waiting room. Actually, all of the senpai was like, hey, Hina, look, it's macho taco. I was like, eh? Yeah, we saw all of you. And I don't know, I feel like there is definitely a lot of overseas fans. I could definitely tell. I saw some of you sitting there with your happy and your decked out taco gear, the hoodie, the happy. You even had like a Takodachi hairband, the plushie, everything. Yeah. I was also really happy to see you guys all gather together, take the picture, and sign the banner. I saw that you guys had like an after party as well. That was great. Yeah. Couldn't be there in person, but must have been a sight to see. Yeah, I just like wish it was easier for like everyone who wanted to come to the fest to actually experience it at least like once in their lifetime, because it's just a wonderful thing where you can celebrate what you like and what you love and what you're passionate about. Not just the members, but also the fans as well. And I think it's just like, it's just something that I feel like a lot of people need to embrace in current society, where we're so busy and caught up with all our work and problems and, you know, struggles. And sometimes we just gotta, you know, let go and let ourselves enjoy what we really love and enjoy, right? So I just hope that, I know, that everyone one day somehow will get to experience that, because like standing on the stage and then standing like in the middle of the crowd and the speakers blasting, and you can actually feel, like physically feel the bass like making your heart beat. It's very intense. And of course the live band as well, I think really makes it even more exciting. Yeah. So, it was really fun. Yeah, the band was so amazing. I wish I could have done like a proper shout out, but I think during like I would have done the shout out until we were doing rehearsals, and the stage staff were like, "Yeah, the band needs to take a short break during your MC." So I was like, "Oh, so I can't really do a shout out." I would have been like, "Yeah, let's give a round of applause to the live band." Where'd they go? That would have been funny. Yeah, it was their 5 minutes to take a break. Yeah. But Crony and I were actually like thinking of what to say during the MC for so long, and we had like a couple of options. Like, we brainstorm ideas. Usually they give us like free reign on what to say. I guess like the only like instructions we're given is like, you know, you have to introduce yourself and then you have to end it with, you know, colorize harmony. And for, I guess, like the very first MC, they'll just have to say, "Oh, this is the end of the free chiramise," the little sneak peek of the live. That's about it. In the middle, it's just all kind of improv. So, Crony and I were just sitting in the waiting room. We're just like, Crony, what do we say? We gotta think of something. We gotta plan. So, we had a couple of ideas. And we're just like, okay, we'll see how things kind of flow with the other MCs, because since everyone is kind of improv, we have no idea who's gonna do what, right? So one of our ideas was to do like, "Oh, let's where are you guys from? We'll have you know, the Nihon Nikki shake their pen lights, and then we'll shake your pen lights, and then overseas fans shake your pen lights, and then I realized that the ID group did it. So we scratched that off the list. And then the other one was to do the split in the middle, where Crony goes on one side, I go on the other side, and then we do the Cronichi, and then Maisato goes wa. You know, it's perfect. I don't know what it is, but like Crony's greeting, my greeting, and like our, I guess, if you put our themes together, we're literally TAKOTIME. So that was one of the ideas. But then I was like, Crony, I feel like I have a better idea that people are going to be very excited about. And then since we usually talk about the songs that happen before the MC happens, I was like, how about we go in reverse order for introducing the songs that just happened, and we end at your song. And then I go, Crony, I want to see that Kuro Beam again. And then we can also, you know, get the fans excited again. And so I think it worked out perfectly. It was good. Kuro Beam. And I was looking at the tweets later, and I saw Uemama. Uemama's tweet. I was like, hey, Crony, Uemama saw your Kuro Beam. And then I think she also, Uemama said that she got reports of my Ina beam as well, so the illegal beam. Yes, Crony got the Uemama seal of approval. But that was good. It was fun. Ah, man, feels like a dream. Just feel like I just had a super long, fun dream, and I just woke up. But it's so fun. But now, I guess we kind of have time to hang out with some of the EN members before they go back home. PN. Yeah. Yeah, I think try join some of the girls when they hang out as much as possible. Although I feel like I should just take tomorrow off completely because my social battery has drained entirely this entire weekend. My social battery is like 3% right now, so I need to recharge, and then yeah. Oh man, it's exciting stuff. Is there any big Ian off collab? I don't know if I'll be able to participate in it, but I did see some of them planning or try to plan something, so you'll see. It really depends on when release of Temari would be. I just got the okay to release it. I'm just kind of waiting for the official translation subs to come in. So it's almost there. It's got the okay from the legal department. I'll say that. Yeah, usually hand stuff in early so that they can check over it, so nothing's wrong. So it is hopefully gonna be within the week. I will let you guys know. Yeah. Oh man, I really hope you guys like it, because you know what I try to kind of go for with my music is kind of like what I felt with like older, not really older, but like some Vocaloid songs back in the day, right? Where they had their own little story and you had to piece together the story from the song, the lyrics, and the MV. Kind of like that. That's kind of what I really like doing. And I tried really hard to do a lot of it for Temari, and I feel like you guys will be able to find some connections to previous songs. Maybe. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. So I'll just say that my 3 original songs are like, I'll explain more when we do like the release party, but they're kind of in the same universe, I'll say. What should I say? Call it the Violet universe. There's gonna be some color theory involved. Ooh, exciting stuff. Some convoluted timelines. Ooh, exciting stuff. Lore. The Ninomae cinematic universe. You guys might have to guess a lot, but I would be kind of surprised if there was anyone who gets it completely correct, because it's pretty convoluted, and I don't think I'm gonna flat out give you guys the answer. I like seeing you guys wonder about what happens. What is it? But Violet, Myconopsis, and then Temari, I think, definitely has the most in terms of piecing together things. Has a lot of the puzzle pieces, definitely. So, like Violet kind of set the framework, I guess. And then Myconopsis was one side of the coin, and Temari is the other side of the coin, kind of. Wait, I already kind of gave some of the answer, didn't I? You'll see, you'll see. Ideas, ideas. But I do hope that you guys look forward to it, because I have to say Lumina-san never misses with the MVs. It's pretty good. And I can say now, the different homework streams I had before, it was finishing off them. It took quite a while. It was supposed to be done much earlier, but a lot of things kind of overlapped. And so it ended up taking a little longer than expected. Yeah. But homework complete. Honestly, Fest is like the biggest, one of the biggest, if not the biggest homework of the year, you know? And now that we're done, you know, I can catch my breath a little bit. Figure out my scheduling from now on. I'm never completely free from homework. What are you talking about? I would die if I didn't have homework, honestly. It's kind of a bad thing, but I feel so... not really insecure, but kind of like... I feel like I'm missing something if I don't have stuff to do. Because there was one time where I had actually finished something so early that I just had time. And I didn't remember what it was like to have free time. I was like, what am I gonna do? Watch cat videos for 10 hours? Like... free time for hobbies? But video games, streaming, and drawing is my hobby. I do that every day. What else am I gonna do? Start knitting? It's like a fun thing where I feel like I'm always blessed to be doing what I do, because it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because sometimes work doesn't feel like work, and it's just like I'm just doing stuff I really love to do. And I think that I'm very lucky. I'm very happy that I am able to do that. And so, but at the same time, it's like a double-edged sword, because when it becomes very stressful, it is the stuff that I love, that I have to do, that can't de-stress me, you know? So, so it's like, yeah, it's definitely a double-edged sword, but I really enjoy it, so can't help it. But yeah, as long as I'm having fun, I think. At the same time, I do and am working on, you know, being healthy too, because as Mama Nis always says, I need to be healthy to continue doing what I love to do. So yeah, don't forget to take vacation when I need. I will take vacation. I think actually in the near future I will take a vacation for like maybe a week or so. I do want to travel a little bit at least. So yeah. Total disconnect? I think I can also tweet and whatnot, maybe, but guess we'll maybe hear more about the vacation after the fact than during it. I will try and ask if it'll be okay. The vacation arc. We'll see. But the thing is, right? Like a lot of the times when I do have vacation, sometimes it's not a full vacation because it is very difficult to take a full vacation for me because I have stuff outside of streaming and hololive that I gotta do. You know, that is not something that you can just drop and be done with. You know? I know, I have a life. Wow. Scheduling is hard. And usually when I take a break from one thing, I can't take a full break from the other thing. So it's always been a balance, and you know, it's fun. I can't not do either things because it is both what I love. So believe it or not, I do balance it pretty well ish. So you know, as long as I can keep doing what I do, it's good. Yeah. Man. I can't wait to play Manhunt again. Speaking of Manhunt, don't I look kind of high quality to you guys today? I don't know. Oh, pretty HQ. Don't you think? Very high spec. Ooh. If you guys haven't noticed, this is the new PC that I was streaming from. Wow. Amazing. It actually came right before Fast stuff started. And me being Taco Tech Tips, I set it up pretty quickly. It's pretty quick. It's pretty quick. And I have to say, this PC does get kind of loud-ish, but it is very beefy. And not only the specs, but actually the actual tower itself. It is very beefy. You guys curious about the specs? I know you are. Okay, so the CPU, I'll start with the CPU. CPU is an AMD Ryzen 9 9950X, which technically is a better CPU than the one I have at home. I did want to get the 9800 X3D, but they did not have it in stock. Technically it does have better specs. It has 64 gigs of RAM. I upgraded it a little bit. It does have a 4090. Brilliant. And so technically it is much higher spec than my main PC at home. I have to say the 4090 is pretty good. I tried test running Manhunt and it was running pretty good, so brilliant. And I do prefer Ryzen CPUs because I've had Ryzen CPU PCs built for many years now, so I'm more used to it. So it's all good. Yeah. I already have kind of a plan for what I'm gonna do with the PC down the line, so It's all good. It's all good. I think the only trouble I had with the Ryzen CPU back in the day was actually its compatibility with some RAM sticks. Like there were some that works. To put it simply, there are some that works better with it. It's very particular about the RAMs, yeah. So you have to make sure that the RAM you got actually worked with the CPU. So that was one of the troubles I think I had in my previous builds, but this time I don't really do overclocks or anything, so it's pretty good. And I did get it pre-built from the store. So they probably should. I hope they know what they're doing. So they know which goes with which. So it's all good. All good. I did like I did upgrade some stuff, like the amount of RAM it had, etc. Than the base thing that it offered. Because usually for pre-builds here, they have like a set spec and you can choose to upgrade some stuff. So I did upgrade the RAM because more RAM is good for me. And I did upgrade like the storage from just like 1 terabyte to 2 terabytes. And a couple other things. But, you know, if I can spend the money that, you know, you guys provide on a better streaming, more stable setup, etc., I would do it. So, I don't regret it. I actually feel very comfy about having this own my own PC in Japan. Yeah, I am happy that I did this. Will I upgrade my home PC as well? Well, the thing is, right, I'm wondering how many months in a year I would be home. And if I end up staying in Japan longer than I do at home in a year, for example, then I don't think I have to quite upgrade yet. But I do have in mind what kind of upgrade I do want to do. So maybe if I end up being at home a lot longer, I will work on it. But currently, I think it's pretty fine. Yeah, and I feel like I will be... Well, I'm here for a little longer, at least a couple more months. And I'll probably be back in Japan a few months after that. So a lot of time being spent in Japan. But I have some plans. I have some plans that I've been cooking, so that everything will be more comfy and I don't have to be looking around a lot of stuff, so so it's cheaper to buy a new PC than bringing your own. The thing is, I think unless you've traveled this many times with your equipment with you on the plane and setting it all up, you have no idea what pain it brings. Like, some people just underestimate just how much frustration and pain you feel from just not having your own setup. Especially if it's your work stuff, you know? I'm not gonna be lugging an entire PC tower, you know, across the world. Desktops are not mobile. And PC parts are very fragile. There's a reason where people are like, don't have anything that makes static near you when you're building a PC. Imagine that on an airplane, which happens to be one of the driest places because, you know, of its atmosphere and whatnot. It's static central. But anyways. And I have to say, my luggage has been broken twice now in my recent trips, and I need to buy a new luggage before I go home. And so, yeah, I am not risking lugging around a heavy PC parts along with my other luggage because, of course, I need to dress myself, clean myself, bring necessities, etc. My clothes alone take up at least 1.5, you know, big luggages. I'm not gonna carry like 5 luggages by myself. Anyways. Yeah. Oh, man. I think, okay. So, my plan is, guys, is... Actually, I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna surprise you when it actually happens. But I have a very good plan cooking, and it's gonna be good. And I think you guys will be happier that, you know, that you don't have to worry about me taking time to set up stuff. So, cook. Let me cook. I'm Chef Ina. Cook. I just realized, I was like, why is my tummy so warm? And then I realized I was so tired after I got home. I just plopped onto bed and then woke up before the stream. I forgot I put one of those hot packs, the kairos that you stick on your clothes to make sure you're warm. It's pretty cold in the venue, like, so I stuck one on my tummy. And then I forgot about it. I was like, oh, what's this? And it's still on my stomach. I should really go take like a nice shower and a bath and be returned to society. I was so tired yesterday. But you wash off all the hugs. Well, I'll just go get new ones. But it was fun. Thank you guys always, of course, for, you know, cheering us on, supporting us throughout the year so these big events can happen. I know a lot of planning and work goes into making these happen. It's always just like baffling seeing so much staff behind the scenes just working away to make sure everything runs smoothly. Like, I know it's a lot of work for us. I can't imagine how much work it is for them as well. Yeah, so thank you all the staff that could make it happen as well. Thanks to you guys who cheer us on and support us make this happen. Honestly, fests like the time where just gives us like the motivation and energy, kind of like gives us a reminder, this is what we're working towards. This is what we work hard throughout the year for. This makes it worth it. You guys all seeing you happy and smiling and cheering, it's just like, this is hololive, exactly. So it really makes me want to work harder. I do want to do more music stuff too. I feel like music is one of the things that I've always felt shy about growing up, I never sang, in front of people, and I was always shy about karaoke and whatnot. But after getting into hololive, I kind of came to the realization, maybe people don't really care if I sing like too bad or not, like I'm having fun, and I think people like the fact that I'm having fun. And so, um, I do like singing a whole bunch of different genres as well. So it's nice to, maybe venture more adventurously into different genres and more fun stuff. It's time for the Ina rapper arc. It's time to drop the beats. But man, like being a part of a live is so much work, or putting together a live is a lot of work, but it feels like I've achieved something at the end. So it's fun. I hope maybe 2025 Ina will do more music stuff. Who knows? We'll try my best. We'll see where future Ina ends up. I'll be watching you, future Ina. It's a message to future Ina from present/past Ina. We'll see what you do for the rest of the year. But yeah, let's have fun. Work towards yet another great fest. Thank you guys always for your support, for tuning into the streams, keeping us company. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. But thank you. I'll wrap it up here for today, so I can go become human again by taking a shower and not being stinky. Thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the morning, afternoon, evening. And for those who couldn't watch the fest performance yesterday, I will end it with a special ending by forgiving you guys. Inabi! Once again, Inabi! Okay, bye-bye!